hate me, don't you?
Kons podcast.
You hate me, don't you?
Hit that like button, subscribe and share.
Yeah, what's up, what's going on, what's happening, y'all, what's happening, you know what I mean? Episode 291 today, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, you feel me? Hope all y'all is doing cool, you know what I'm saying, on this fine Tuesday, you know what I'm saying, Taco Tuesday, Titty Tuesday, whatever it is you want to call this Tuesday, you feel me? What is this, August 26th, 4:57 p.m. in the evening, you know what I mean? So it's a late one, might be a late episode for y'all by the time this come out, you know what I mean? But yeah, we ain't doing no news today, you know what I'm saying? We all know that it's exotic car week, you know what I mean? I'll be going out to Monterey annually, you know what I'm saying, every year. This was my third time, I think. So yeah, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Took my boys. Went out there, seen some cars, you know what I mean? See some Lambos and stuff. Got to see DDE, you know what I'm saying? Got a pick with Skinny, got a pick with Ryan. I seen Keller there, you know what I mean? If y'all familiar with DDE and watch DDE, y'all know some of these names, you know what I mean? But they was all there and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So today's episode just going to be the footage that I take from the car show, you know what I mean? We're going to be watching this footage. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know if we're going to watch them together or if I'm going to just put them up. I think we're just going to watch them together, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just hit the play button, put it on the side of the screen for you. Just gonna look at some of these, you know what I mean? Everything I recorded for that day, you know what I mean? It was different this time. Wasn't like last few years. They trying to monetize it, so they had like a paid section, you know what I mean? It was all gated off. They had buy tickets. I think that was like $30-$40, you know what I'm saying? But Exotics on Broadway, you know what I'm saying? 2025 is what today's episode gonna be about, you know what I mean? So if you went to Lambos and all that, ready to see some of that, you know what I mean? Stay tuned. Kick your feet up, pull your chair up, you know what I mean? Let's get right into these videos, you know what I'm saying? That's all we're gonna be looking at today. Everything I recorded, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and bring them up. So this first one, you know what I'm saying? It was a whole lot of traffic on the way there, you know what I mean? And I kept hitting the route, you know, when you're on GPS, it'll be like, take this route, save 12 minutes. You know, I hit that like 10 times. So I think that's where I fucked up. Because it was taking me all different routes everywhere when there was traffic. So I came across this little road, you know what I mean, surrounded by trees and whatnot, and I thought it was nice. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a nice little road in Watsonville, California, you feel me? So this little road right here, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was some nice little scenery to see. So I just whipped the phone out and recorded this here. Check it out. I'm saying, a little road, little scenery, you know what I'm saying, the woods. I thought it was dope, so I just started recording, you know what I mean? Cool little winding road. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was dope to see, especially with the fog. You know what I mean? With the fog showing in the woods. Thought it was a dope little scene. Take a little quick little video of it real quick, like, you feel me? So yeah, we just gonna scroll through. This is just a pic of the GPS, you know what I'm saying? It said it was the arrival at 2:41. That's a lie. We didn't get out there till like 3 something. This is after we got there. This is the first little at the top of Broadway. You know what I'm saying? They usually have cars or whatnot parked right when you get on Broadway and start walking down. This is where the free event starts. You know what I'm saying? Last year, it was way more packed and way more hard than this. You know, like I said, they try to monetize, you feel me? So this little clip right here is right at the top of Broadway where you see they just have little cars parked. So I recorded this right here. Check it out. Passing by people, everybody was in the way. You know what I'm saying? Because all these things be. There's a vet right there. That's another vet. That's the ZL6s, whatever they call it. I'm saying the new vets that look like Exotics. This next one is just a Lambo I seen. Like I said, this was at the top of Broadway. With black, clean Lambo. It's a vet. Red vet. It's yellow Lambo. I think those are Hoover signs. It looks like Hoover signs. The black one and that yellow one. That's a McClaren. In the way. I ain't trying to film people type thing. Let's see. This right here, I think was this is a McClaren. This is a McClaren. This red McClaren. Red McClaren. These ones was just all these cars is just cars that was parked on the street right at the top of Broadway. You know what I'm saying? This right here. It's a green Lamb right there. It's a vet. Oh yeah, he was pulling off. That's why I was recording this. I wanted to get him grabbing it. That's a fight. Whatever. So we can see. That's what we want to hear. Yeah. That's what we want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this next one, this right here was when, you know what I mean, this is all at the top of Broadway. This was a vet. This was an orange vet. About to take off, you know what I mean? I caught them taking off too. Little orange vet, orange black thing. I was waiting for him to leave. Let's go to the next one. Got them pulling off. There's a Rolls Royce next to him. Little Rev. Cool. This was a nice little, I think, Ghost or something. This was either a Ghost or a Wraith, one of them. You know what I'm saying? Little Rose. She was clean. Rose was clean. This right here is a commissary, I believe. There's some Forgiatos on it. This next one is me getting the engine. Other people was out right here looking at this whip. I think it's a commissary. I think that's what that is. Back to the back. Moved on. So this right here, it's like a little indie car, you know what I mean? And every day you get up close to one of them. You know what I'm saying? A little indie car right there. Not a blood up there. Spark. You know what I'm saying? Little indie car, you know? This is a McClaren by Spark. You got the sponsorship on the side. That's a McClaren parked there. This is also cars that was just parked on the street. This right here is a white Rari. That's not the SF90, that's the SF something though, but it's not the 90. gate note to black. This was doing car. You know what I mean? He had a car for off-road thing. So it's a little V8 engine under there, 4.5 liters. Off-road car. Wild thing. I think that's a Porsche actually too. It's a Porsche. This that yellow and black car. But that's a Viper. That's what that is. Cool Viper, you know what I mean? This was me right here. And I'm just filming the people, the street, because I realized, like, damn, this is different. Ain't even packed. You know what I'm saying? This is me trying to catch from driving the street Porsche or something. This is another Porsche.
Get that one.
Little green thing.
Revving.
And he didn't even rev it. That's what I'm saying, man. The Spirit just letting air, man. This was a DeLorean. Back to the Future. Sitting on the Blizzard. I didn't even realize the dude was sitting in there. That's when I stopped the video. Okay, so this is coming towards afterwards, like, you know what I'm saying? We was we walked across, got off of Broadway, and was going over to this little stuff, and we happened to see this is a little parking lot, you know what I'm saying? And in front of I think Smart Final or something like that. A lot of cars come and park in this parking lot too. This is what we see right here. This car, this old school Caprice sitting on what, some 30s or something. Check it out. Check this one out.
That shit raised.
Sitting up high.
And they just made the car high.
They raised him up. You feel me? Sitting on some 28s or something stupid. With pictures of it. You know what I'm saying? This was a Porsche just sitting there next to that Mustang. So this right here is we walked back up to the top of Broadway. This was like at the paid part behind this gate.
I ain't seen Spider, dude. These are over $1 million, dude.
Right. It's a Porsche Spider. My brother was saying it's $1 million. That was the back of it. So this is in the paid area, but this is after it was all over and said and done with. Where you kind of just walk through the gate after they was like shut it down. This is a Lambo. Extra decorated. Got the Fiend on it.
A lot of old storage again.
Lambo. These cars was sick right here. I don't know what they was. Sin guards, some of those one-seaters. One-seater. Look dope.
What up, son? That's crazy.
So one-seater. The car was dope. Green one too. I forget the name of it. It was called something different. I forget the name of it.
What is this? What's the name of this car?
I don't work here, so
I'm
just waiting for them to tear down.
Oh, okay. So you don't know what kind of car this is?
It's actually down this way, so if you want to go down there, they'll be able to answer any questions.
I didn't know nothing. Look at that green one. Look at the doors. Looks sick. yo. It looked like some out of Transformers or something. Zinger. The Zinger. That's what it's called with a C. Zinger. Look at the doors, man. That is sick. Unseated. Man, that is sick, yo. Zinger. That's another car they had parked. Another one, I don't know what it is. It was under the tent looking dope. I think I'm gonna show you what it is right here. Whatever that says. Whatever that say. Yeah, I mean, that was a little, just a pic of it right here. HF11. HF11. That's an HF11. A little 6-second video of it. This is Lil Lamb, of course. My favorite. I think that's SVJ. SVJ right here. This is Catching the Lead. This is like at the page, right? Page right here, right? Hold on, right? That's the spirit. Got to put Broadway right here. You know what I'm saying? Make it loud. That's what we want to hear. See? Yeah. That's what we want to hear. Big monster truck was coming down. I had to film this.
I'll send you something so you don't have to pay it.
Like I said, man, the spirit wasn't here though. He revved him a little bit. So this right here, we happened to walk up on DDE. We was like, man, let's go get something to eat. So we went to Chili's and DDE happened to be there, lined up. You know what I'm saying? This is the infamous Ferrari. SMA. That's Mike S's project. That infamous dope Ferrari that you see on the DDE channel, whipping it up. Dope. Dope, man. Pure dopeness. You feel me? That Ferrari is something else. You know what I'm saying? Mike Bassett, man. He did that. He did that. This is Dave. Sitting in his Mercedes. And you know that's Skinny. You feel me? I seen Skinny and said, man, we might as well get our annual photo. You feel me? It's like my 4th time in a row. You know what I'm saying? Go to chuck your deuces up. That's Skinny though. You know what I mean? That's Ryan. This is Ryan's car with McLaren. Then that's Ryan. That's me and Ryan. You know, somebody else that be on the channel. If y'all watch DDE, he'd be on the channel. That's Ryan right there. This is Skinny's car. Oh, this is Keller. That's Skinny's car. Skinny's horse on. Keller was right behind him. I wanted to get a flick with Keller, but everybody was around him. I don't like people, you know what I mean? You know, like, excuse me. Y'all watch out real quick. Yo, Keller, let me get this selfie. I guess people just standing at his whip for hella long. This is Damon's Damon's Lambo. You know what I'm saying? The Revolto was purple. He put this orange livery on it. Check it out. Sick. That's dope. Yeah, pictures. It's the front. That's how they have the cars lined up. Even brothers, I feel we even brought that up. Got the LP, that Mercy, that's that mercialago. Clean. But yo, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? This Kons podcast interrupting this episode. You feel me? For you to hit that subscribe button if you ain't. You know what I mean? Hit that subscribe button if you ain't. Hit it already. You know what I'm saying? Go on and do that right now if you ain't. Tell your friends to hit that too. You know what I'm saying? Tell your friends to hit the subscribe button. Tell your cousins to hit the subscribe button. Tell your grandma. Tell your nieces. Tell your nephew. Tell everybody. Hit that subscribe button. You feel me? But yeah, that's all I wanted to say in the middle of the episode. Let's get right back to the episode. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was cool, it was fun, it was dope, you feel me? But definitely wasn't like it was. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely different this year, as you've seen. If you've seen the last episodes, 2023 and 2024, Exotics on Broadway, it was way more lively than this. But like I said, they had a whole different section at the top. There's a lot we didn't know about, you know what I mean, before we went. But it was a cool time, though, you know what I'm saying? Got to bond with my boys, you know what I mean? I took all three of my boys, got to bond with them. We was in the car for like 6 hours. It was stupid traffic trying to get out there, you know what I'm saying? But it was a cool time, though, you know what I mean? I'll never take nothing back. You know what I'm saying? Spending time with my boys, that was something dope. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time I took them on a trip. Just me, you know what I'm saying? Just me and my boys, you feel me? So everybody had a cool time, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was cool. My kids had a cool time. It was all cool, you know what I'm saying? It was all cool. So yeah, you know what I mean? That was Exotics on Broadway 2025. You know what I'm saying? It's just some of the stuff that I recorded, some of the stuff that I've seen when I was out there, you know what I mean? Some of the cars I've seen and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I said I was going to share with y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that. You know what I mean? Hope y'all enjoyed that. You know what I'm saying? Now you can get back to doing whatever it was you was doing on this fine Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I wanted to share with y'all today. We'll be back to the news tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Back to the news, back to headlines and all that, back to your regular scheduled program tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, thank y'all for watching, you know what I mean? My son got some type of event at the school I'm about to attend to. But thank all y'all for tuning in though. Thank all y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode 291, Exotics on Broadway out there in Monterey. You know what I'm saying? Do this every year, you know what I mean? Wasn't even gonna go this year, but my brother called and said, you know what, I watched the episode, I'm hyped, we going. I said, you know what, then we going. You know what I'm saying? Went rid of the car, and that was that. Out we went. You feel me? Left at 9 in the morning. Then you get out there till 3:30 in the afternoon. That's how much traffic it was. Supposed to be a 3-hour drive. Turned into all day, all night thing, all afternoon thing. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all to the good though. But yeah, as you seen though, man, it wasn't even lit like it was. You know what I'm saying? It was just different. Nobody was revving nothing. It wasn't lit. They didn't have no music. Usually they have music out there. It'd be a stage out there. People speaking to you. Music playing, DJs. It's lit. It wasn't even like that this time around. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I had a cool time though. You know what I'm saying? Next year I'm gonna be more prepared. You know what I mean, for the paid part. I'm definitely getting my ticket next year. Who all ever is coming with me? Probably my boys again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we getting the tickets next time for sure. But yeah, thank you for tuning in though. Thank you for tuning in. That's all I got. You know what I mean? The beat creeping up that you hear was made by none other than Amazing Beats. Let me get my nigga shit right. Amazing Beats. You feel me? But yeah, thank you for tuning in. You know what I mean? Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. You know what I mean? I hope y'all enjoyed this little Exotics on Broadway. You know what I'm saying? The few little cars I seen. You know what I mean? You seen them too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? We all know you could have been doing anything you wanted to do in the world, no matter who you was, whether you was a little brother, little sister, you know what I'm saying? Whether you was an older cousin, big cousin, cousin Pete, you could have been cousin man. Whether you was a niece, a nephew, grandma, grandpa, you know what I'm saying? An uncle, an auntie, you know what I'm saying? A mother, a father, whoever you is. And if y'all got pets two that's sitting there watching Kons podcast. Whether your pet is a cat, it could be a pet dog, a squirrel, a hedgehog, a ferret. You could have a pet flying fish. You could have a pet giraffe, a pet alligator. I don't know where flying fish came from, but whoever your pet is, you know what I'm saying? I definitely, whatever, you know what I mean? Like you see my scrolling up the screen. You know what I mean? Giving you that good salute. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You feel me? Kons podcast episode 91. It's on Broadway. You know what I mean? But yeah, these little credits gonna roll up. You know what I mean? While my boy Amazing Beats is gonna talk to you through this amazing beat that he produced in about 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Well, my beat that you heard in the beginning, he did that in about 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? This beat, I don't know what I chose or what I was gonna choose for this beat that you hear right now. But whatever it is, he made it in a timely fashion. This is just what he did. And he was great at it. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to old man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? Watch these credits roll up. Whoa, you know what I mean? In commentary on this car show or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I mean? Enjoy this beat. Enjoy these credits.
You hate me, don't you? Don't you? You hate me, don't you? You hate me, don't you?